but a great fight, and that's what happens when you're fighting elite level fighters.
Welcome back to Boxing Insane. Legendary boxers always create thrilling, explosive matches. However, to climb to the top of the career, they had to go through tough and challenging matches. So today, let's look at some of the best fights before these boxers became legends in the heavyweight division. Before you jump into the video, remember, like, subscribe, tap that bell icon, just like that, so you never miss out on updates from Boxing Insane. Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is no mere mortal, and his career will undoubtedly be remembered among the pantheons of greats who've graced the sport. But which victories are his legacy before the climactic trilogy with Deontay Wilder? Tyson Fury versus Steve Cunningham.
Fury working on the jab.
And now I'm getting properly prepared for these fights. Good shot by Steve.
The Gypsy King makes his American debut in stunning style, climbing off the canvas to win. This fight was billed as Fury's toughest test. Cunningham was a former two-time world cruiserweight champion, but was notoriously tough, having served in the U.S. Navy for 4 years. The youngster used the shot as a motivation to bully and dominate the smaller foe, followed by a sickening right hook 2 minutes and 55 seconds into the 7th round, ending the contest.
Back in the second round by Steve Cunningham. And Cunningham with that reach advantage as he...
Fury versus Vladimir Klitschko.
Sehr lassiv dort. Einfach mal einen Hilfswerfen von...
This was Fury's 24th fight of his career, and his life changed forever after he beat Vladimir Klitschko. And the reign of the Ukrainian boxer also came to an end. On fight night, Fury entered the game well. He used speed to do a lot of dodging, as well as dodging the powerful hook and right-hand attack from Dr. Steelhammer. Klitschko appeared to fight more aggressively, but the Gypsy King did the same and traded punches with him. And when the bell sounded, most people felt Fury had done more than enough.
Also ein kurzes Intermezzo hier in Runde 3. Schulbuchmäßig. Weiter.
Oleksandr Usyk. Oleksandr Usyk has been one of the most dominant fighters in boxing over the past few years. The Ukrainians managed to take over 2 divisions while getting better following each performance. Before becoming a legend in both weight classes, Usyk left an impressive mark with explosive fights. Oleksandr Usyk and Maris Briedis. Usyk's win over Briedis in the semifinals of the World Boxing Super Series Cruiserweight Tournament was considered one of the hardest fights of his career. It was an enthralling encounter with great skill, great heart, and great action from both champions, with little between to separate them. Usyk's performance drew praise from many people. Oleksandr Usyk just about did enough to win a majority-point decision and a second World Cruiserweight title. Oleksandr Usyk and Derek Chisora. It's fight night, and Chisora is aggressive on the front foot, maintaining a high work rate. But Usyk is able to control the pace using superior movement and footwork to lead with jabs and land combinations from angles on the outside, outboxing Chisora and escaping his attacks. Chisora ups his output and remains on the offensive, pressing forward and successfully lands a series of hard right hands and body shots, with Usyk responding with several heavy flurries and scoring stiff blows repeatedly. All three judges unanimous, giving the fight in favor of Usyk.
He hasn't been able to bring that pressure on Chisora. Because Chisora for the lead right leg where he always feels like he's in range here.
Joyce versus Stavern. Joyce and Stavern both got off to a fast start, with Joyce throwing a ton of punches in the first round and Stavern doing his best to land a big counter shot, which he did on a few occasions. But Juggernaut Joe proved capable of taking the shots from Stavern, and the veteran's gas tank soon emptied. With that win, Joyce retained the Commonwealth heavyweight title and now says he has his sights set on climbing the ranking. Andy Ruiz and Joe Hanks. Before overcoming Anthony Joshua and claiming the title with an explosive victory, Andy had a tough, interesting match with Joe Hanks. The Destroyer was showing off his skill, his hand speed, and his power in Makio, knocking out Joe Hanks in the fourth round. Ruiz had Hanks looking overmatched as his speed of hand was just too much for the lumbering Hanks. In the fourth round, Ruiz struck suddenly with a right hand followed by a left, and he sent the big man down to the canvas. And Hanks was done moments later as Ruiz jumped in on him and put him down again, finishing the fight at 1:41 of the fourth round. Deontay Wilder. Wilder's reputation was built as he repeatedly and brutally knocked down heavyweight opponents. With a strong and wild fighting style, the Alabama boxer is dubbed the one-hitter quitter with an impressive right arm. Before standing at the top of boxing in a draw with Tyson Fury, Wilder had many impressive victories, such as this one against Luis Ortiz. Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz won. Heavyweight champ Deontay Wilder, nearly knocked out and out on his feet in the seventh round, hangs on for dear life and comes back 3 rounds later and knocked out the Cuban slugger Luis Ortiz. It was a vicious right uppercut by Wilder that ended it for Ortiz before referee David Fields stops it with 2:05 in the round. In the rematch, Wilder breaks open a one-sided fight where he was being outboxed in round 7 with one straight right hand that finished Ortiz in a devastating knockout in their pay-per-view rematch at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. And that's our compilation of the best fights before these best boxers became legends. Did we miss any of their awesome knockouts that need to be on the list? Well, leave your comment below and let us know. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and tap that bell icon. You don't want to miss any videos from Boxing Insane. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.